Amidst the deafening roar of aircraft and the shriek of falling bombs, a young boy named Emil huddled in the corner of a dimly lit basement. His eyes were wide with fear, but there was a spark of resilience in them. The year was 1942, smack in the middle of World War II. Emil was just 10 years old, but he had seen more devastation than most could imagine. His father had gone to fight on the front lines, leaving him and his mother to fend for themselves in the war-torn city of Stalingrad. Each day was a battle to survive. Food was scarce, and they relied on the meager rations provided by the government. The days were long, punctuated by the occasional scream or the haunting siren that signaled another air raid. But Emil was a resourceful boy. He had grown accustomed to the sight of ruins and the smell of gunpowder. One day, while scavenging for food in the remnants of their neighborhood, he stumbled upon a hidden stash of potatoes buried under debris. It felt like striking gold. He carefully gathered as many as he could carry and brought them back to his mother. Her eyes welled up with tears of joy, a rare moment of happiness in the bleakness of war. Life continued its harsh rhythm, each day blending into the next. The one thing that kept Emil going was the hope of seeing his father again. He often clutched a small, worn photograph of his father in his soldier's uniform, imagining the day they would reunite. As the harsh winter of 1942 set in, Emil's resolve was tested further. The cold was unforgiving, seeping through the cracks of their shelter. One fateful evening, after another brutal bombardment, Emil heard a familiar voice calling his name amidst the chaos. He rushed out and saw a group of soldiers. Among them was his father, weary but alive. Tears streamed down his face as he ran into his father's arms, the war momentarily forgotten in their embrace. Emil learned that his father's unit had been reassigned, and they had been fighting their way back to the city. The reunion was bittersweet. The war was far from over, but for that brief moment, time stood still. Emil's father brought with him stories of sacrifice and bravery, but also of hope and determination. These stories became a beacon of light for Emil and his mother in the following months. As the war dragged on, Emil matured beyond his years. He learned the importance of resilience, hope, and the strength of the human spirit. The war might have stolen his childhood, but it forged in him a survivor's heart.